How's it going, everyone? Maximilian here with the very first and hopefully one of many episodes of Modern Warfare 3 The Specialist. For those that might have caught a brief glimpse of the original episodes of The Specialist in Training, I essentially played Modern Warfare 2 without kill streaks, specifically for the reason in order to train for the new Specialist Strike package in Modern Warfare 3. And for a lot of you guys that might have seen the latest Modern Warfare 3 videos I produced, they are pretty informational. I kind of wanted to give everyone a non-biased opinion of what's in the game, what's effective, and if anything, these other videos are going to be more casual, things that are very direct feed of gameplay, and you'll be hearing me talk over it. It'll be more of a casual commentary. You'll get a little bit more of my opinion about the game, but you'll still be getting tactics and stuff like that as far as what I think is effective and what makes Modern Warfare 3 good. Because at first I was a little upset with Modern Warfare 3, and I didn't know what to make of the game and what to think of it. But I think everyone feels that way when a new Call of Duty comes out. I'm thinking back on it, Black Ops was really upsetting me when the game first came out because of its unpredictable spawning. I can't even think of the majority of other issues. Things like Modern Warfare 2 had a bunch of problems too. You compare them to previous games, and you forget that they are completely new multiplayer experiences, and they're going to be different. So you can't help but think that I'm going to jump into this game, and because I was good at the previous one, I'm going to kick everyone's ass in this. Well, that's not true, and one of the big reasons you want to get good if you're going to be using the Specialist a lot is map knowledge. And being good with weapons is extremely good in Modern Warfare games or in Call of Duty multiplayer. But honestly, guys, understanding a map and understanding where the spawning is and where you're supposed to go is going to make you the most effective player overall. And you literally do that by just playing more. By understanding what happens if I go over here, if I pressure this area, where do they start showing up from? If I post up here, is this a good line of sight towards this direction? That is some of the most important parts. And there's actually a great spot that you're looking at right here next to that brick wall. But regardless, if you're going to be using something like the Specialist, it's really important to understand your surroundings, understand what's good cover, and where your enemy's going to be coming from. So I think that's why a lot of people are a little on edge with Modern Warfare 3 right now, because when you're good at previous Call of Duty games, you forget that it took you like a week or two to actually get that good. And it's understandable. I was trying to identify what's making me so upset with losing in this game, and that's strictly it. But when you're running things like the Specialist, I find that your three starting perks are very important. One of the ones that I'm quickly falling in love with, and a lot of them, the Pro versions, are the really good ones that you gotta unlock. Steady Aim Pro, I think, is one of the best perks in the game. Steady Aim, as everyone knows, is the same as previous Call of Duties. It lets you just rank up your hip fire to the point of which it concentrates the firing in one solidified area. And the Pro version actually lets you run or exit your run animation faster. So when you're doing kind of a lot of stuff like this, which is like patrolling the map, staying around the corners, and you're rushing around corners, getting out of the run animation is very important. But aside from that, I think Scavenger might have been one of the perks I'm using on the Specialist. And that's another thing I want to clear up, because a lot of my friends and anyone who asks me about the Specialist still seems pretty unfamiliar on exactly how it works. And here's how it goes. The Specialist is a specific kill streak setup or strike package setup that allows you not to use kill streaks. Quite specifically, instead of giving you like choppers or UAVs or stuff like that, it gives you perks. And this happens every 2, 4, and 6 kills. So during your second, fourth, or sixth kill, before you start the game on the Specialist, you actually choose which perk you would like to unlock on each one of those kill setups. And that's where you choose the ones I'm getting here, like Assassin, Scavenger, Quick Draw, stuff like that. And once you hit 8 kills, that completely goes away, and then you get all the perks in the game, like every single one. I'm not exactly too sure if you get the Pro versions, if you don't personally have the Pro versions unlocked, but I think you do. But that's when you become the most effective. If you're able to get 8 kills straight using the Specialist and just your gun, bam, you are essentially the super soldier of Modern Warfare 3, And it gets a little rough because you get things like the one that allows you to ADS and move faster, which is really jarring in this game. I don't like that one very much. But aside from that, using them all in tandem with each other can be very hard for you to get put down. You'll win most firefights, and the only times I find myself dying is literally a dude on my butt that might have just spawned right behind me. But aside from that, I find the Specialist to be one of the most effective classes in the game as far as increasing your personal performance. In previous Call of Duties, you got a lot of your kills, and I'd say for myself in a game like Black Ops, I'd say literally a third of my kills came at the results of chopper gunners and dogs, which is insane. It's absolutely crazy to think that you killed 100,000 people, but like 33,000, 35,000 of that, those are all with a chopper gunner. Those are all with dogs running around the map. And it makes you realize how few people you actually killed with your gun. And that's why I really like the Specialist. And a lot of the kill streaks in Modern Warfare 3 have been severely toned down. Even the very brutal and long-lasting Osprey Gunner, I don't think is nearly as effective as something like the Chopper Gunner from Black Ops or the Chopper Gunner from Modern Warfare 2. But I think that's the specific design decision. They wanted to take these elements that made Call of Duty a big multiplayer hit when it first came out, and it was literally gun-on-gun action because the kill streaks in COD 4 didn't do very much. So that's another reason just to play the Specialist. If you use your gun more and you get into these fights, it's going to make you a better player. And another way to easily get towards your Specialist stuff is to shoot things out of the sky. Like if you get Stingers, oh man, Stingers pretty much give you free kills towards your kill streak. It's rather insane. And I'm going to do another video following up with that of how you could easily gain kill streaks in this game. Like it's even on the Specialist, if you shoot something down, you get points towards your next perk. But nonetheless, a pretty successful free-for-all game, going 30-4, and perhaps the mode I think the Specialist is best tailored for. I'll return back with extra modes and game types that I'll use the Specialist on to show you how effective it is. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.